that knife round. Now the knife round for VYE last time against Gyro got very close.
It did
and
actually,
so we're going to see how this goes. Yeah, knife's always such a hard one because it's not so much done on the typical tactics or aim. You're just running in there to fight it out. Yeah, I wonder if we'll see any maybe sly tactics where sending someone behind or something similar.
Indeed, that would be nice to see. They're enjoying reading
No,
that
yeah, this bell is going to be a theme used over and over again. VYE Vip takes the first one. Oh, it's 2 down. 3. Now BELLRINGERS is coming off very badly here. Now it's 4v1. 3v1. Oh, Suntype's looking like he was going to do some serious damage there. And VYE take the knife round again to choose sides they want.
Yeah,
and they are opting for the CT.
Side. So I think that's just more of a, obviously the clock's in your favour and you get a little bit more defensive positioning. I think it's just kind of the, the standard kind of favourable side. So obviously they're going in and trying to get as much of an advantage as they can.
That swap teams thing didn't work because some of them swapped.
So just mix them up a bit.
I've made my own little elite lineup here.
There we go. That is Team Banks. I don't even know what's going on now. They can sort themselves out.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave this to them in the future.
Yeah, I think that's Shig's crashed again, so I'm sure we'll be waiting for another half an hour for him to find his way back from his wooden PC. Bless him. Built in the Stone Age where he was playing Minecraft. Yeah, indeed, it literally does look like it's from Minecraft as well, it's just a big square. I can even ring the bell from the T-side spawn. I didn't notice that, there we go. That's what I knew every day.
Everyone's going to be ringing this goddamn bell, I'm sure we're going to hear that all the time.
Indeed, hopefully someone just remove it.
Yeah.
Maybe if it gets shot enough it just falls off. I would love that feature.
Throw a grenade up there and it blows away.
That would be beautiful. I would love that. Like Battlefield-esque, so it just kind of dissipates. That would be lovely.
Now we did see again dominance from VYE in the pistol and in the knife round.
We just saw Shig back in, and we did see him back in, so hopefully they'll be ready to go.
Here we go.
Nice and soon. And there we go.
Now, as I said again, I'm going to watch Millen for this first round here because he did so well on the first CT half for VYE last time. Who's your player to watch on BELLRINGERS?
For BELLRINGERS, I want to say Twist because he is my COD 4 buddy, but Kai's there and I know Kai can do damage. So
Kai and Blackie are the ones to watch for me, but I'm going to follow Millen here on the CT half. Now the terrorist side, they are making their way up to the B smaller side. It's an interesting way to see down there. It's not so open as it was on 1.6 and I really don't like that from a CT's perspective.
Yeah, it's very hard to get that pick early on. You can't just quickly dart out. You're still giving the T side a bit of a chance.
I'll just point out here as well for anyone watching, the yellows that you can see through the X-ray, they are the terrorists and the blues are the CTs rather than the typical red and blue.
Yeah, they very much made
Millen again.
Bomb site.
He's missing quite a few pistol shots there. His teammate Shig just got dominated. The BELLRINGERS are in the site. They'll be able to plant that bomb with no real difficulty.
Yeah, very easy take for the T side there.
Oh, Millen with a straight headshot to Suntouch. One more player there.
Oh!
But Kai goes down again. Millen is on a roll. Oh, a third one for Millen.
Can he be stopped?
And Millen is going straight for that defuse. And his teammate Fearless. Wow, that was a great... They both went round the side there and just walked into the bomb site, dominating heads. Millen again. This is why I said to watch him. He is seems to be a step above the rest in this so far.
Yeah, very much so. You called that perfectly there. It was curious to see how they played it. They played very passively, VYE, on that B-bomb site. They allowed them in. They even allowed them to plant, but the retake...
Shig was kind of left on his own, and Millen missed like a good... He missed a whole clip of shots, really. Didn't manage to take anyone down. And again, we see the terrorists going for a B site. But Millen's poking down aggressively here. Gets taken out by the Julies. Now Shig's on the back foot having to run away and they've got a gun in their hands here. Blackie's looking to take out Shig. Oh, reload! Can Shig hold this on? Fearless comes in to save the day a bit here. Whip's coming from behind. Missing all them shots, gets one-balled by Kai. Wow, that was a bit all over the place. The push did not really work there for Millen getting taken out so early on. You saw that great one-ball from Kai there with the deagle. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was quite. I think VYE should be not very happy with how that went for them.
Yeah, that very much depended on the individual play though. We saw Millen trying to be a bit aggressive, but Fearless literally had to clear up the mess. Now I want to see a bit of a different push coming out from the Bellringer side. They've tried this B side a couple of times, and it's not really got in their favour.
And they need to on these eco rounds. They need to find out what the other team's doing, see how they're kind of set up a bit. Now we look at the CT side over the P90. It's all kind of 3 in mid and 2 down the lower left-hand side.
Yeah, Whip has found the first there onto CPR though, so VYE with the early advantage into this one. But Whip dropping out the nade just to keep him back even further. He's got the bomb though as well, I've just noticed that, so he knows the players are coming to him. He does spot Twist there just around the corner, drops out to
and the spams away. They're going to grab the bomb. Grab the bomb and run away.
Oh my god, Whip!
Oh wow, Whip, how did he survive? Now we've got Shig here, he's just holding off the bomb site on his own. Millen's pushed out quite a lot towards middle.
Kind of a slither of HP there, 2 HP.
Oh, Kai down by Millen. And Blackie's there, just about to get... again. Now, they didn't really get into the A site, so they have no idea how it's going to be held by VYE. And VYE starting off with the early lead, but of course now, Bellringers, they're going to have their full assortment of weapons to hand.
Yeah, and it'd be curious to see how they utilise that as a team, because they've seemed very disjointed so far, as I said before. But, you know, individually they're a lot better than the previous team, so it's obviously putting VYE on the back foot a touch. But now they've got weapons, they seem to be more comfortable to this B site.
Yeah,
Twist lead the charge, dropping out that flash, but...
Now, we're going to follow Millen again here. He's throwing away some defensive nades. They're basically in the site already.
Oh,
that Molotov was a terrible Molotov for Millen there. He bounced it off the coils. And Shig's kind of been left... Oh, he's doing it well. This is a great hold from VYE.
Oh,
Millen again.
Millen though.
Well, Millen and Shig, like Shig was kind of left on his own when Millen threw the bad nade, and you'd expect Millen to give him a bit of defense there, but Shig held his own with no problems. Yeah, he's still holding on to that Thanos, not opting for an AWP yet, which we saw you use so much at, on train.
Yeah, I think he's been really careful with his money. He doesn't leave himself in a predicament where he can't get himself back into the next round in case it goes pretty much wrong. We see Bellringers now switching up a touch, peeking through mid. Fearless does meet a bit of a barrage of bullets coming from Blackie there. So Blackie trying to get that initial pick, but not really working in his favour. But that bomb is left.
Oh, the first Fearless gets picked off. Yeah, and now Kai's left to push up as much as he wants. He's got free reign here in the apartments.
Apartment area now a little bit contested. You can see that the T side again, the teeth into it a touch. Kai laying down some spam, trying to find out where that CT.
But no one is there other than his own teammate.
Indeed, but oh, CPR is just net with an
Kai takes out one. Kai shot down by Twist eventually. Oh no, that was wrong. Twist by Millen, sorry. I'm getting confused there. Everything all happened at once. We've got Twist left in a 2v1 versus Whip and Shig. Now Shig has been very good at holding on to his site. He's not really pushing out too far. He came on to Twist there, who's got the bomb site and is able to plant.
Fakes it out there just to try and get the drop on Shig, but he couldn't get it. Shig there perfectly timing, yeah. Good work from Shig. Held off to the right moment and applied the pressure perfectly there onto Twist just to make it really uncomfortable to plant.
Now, as I said before, we didn't see Millen with the AWP, and he has one now. It's very interesting to see if he opts for mid or he's going to go down B. Fearless has got one as well, so we've got 2 AWPs for the VYE team here. They're obviously waiting. They don't want to use any extra money if they don't have to. They're making full use of what they buy. Now we can see it's kind of a split. There's a few going up banana here. Whip down. Oh, he takes down Twist very quickly.
Yeah. Blackie doing the damage through apartments there, working with that AK nicely, but he's getting a bit of a pressure put on by Whip.
Oh, full health from Blackie, and he gets taken out with a grenade from Whip.
Yeah, now we're trying to keep up that push. Does pick up a couple of frags there. Kai finally replying for the Bellringer side. But
great shot!
Wow, sensational from him. But 1v2 now, it's all in Kai's hands. He is stuck against Shig and Millen, the 2 big players so far. A lot of work to be done, but he does have that.
Kai can do it though. He could have thrown him off where he is. It just depends who sees who first. And
yeah, very much so.
They're kind of avoiding each other. If you're looking at the X-ray here, yeah, they're all very close to each other. And Kai is obviously being very careful.
cautious play obviously going from Kai here, because this really does matter to get that first round on the board if you can do this. Got 30 seconds on the board. I think he might just spotted Millen.
Just saw him.
To the right. Oh, he's seen the Deagle. Does he spot the other? Oh,
wow, Millen.
What a shot.
Now, Kai kind of had the advantage there on spotting him early, but Millen just shot him down. And again, this AWP and Deagle format for Millen just keeps him riding above everyone else. Now, this game's a bit more even on the score touch, like getting some closer games here. But again, VYE 6-0 early on into it all. Yeah, well, we might end up seeing another 16-0 here. I hope not. I'm hoping for a more exciting game.
But you're just seeing how well drilled in VYE are. You know, Fearless really keeping them back at mid. Millen locking down Banana. And BELLRINGERS are finding it very hard to reply. You can see Suntouch trying to push up here. Met with a grenade spam whip straight through the wall there in Suntouch's face and just smash him back. BELLRINGERS as a collective.
And again, they're using that Molotov at top of mid just to hold them back.
Yeah, and Zesty even found Blackie as he tried to rotate through apartments to catch him out, but they've got every angle locked down.
Have you noticed that when BELLRINGERS first of all lose an initial player, everything's trying to stop for them? They kind of lose the momentum of what they were doing.
Definitely. It's very much a sign of a mixed team there, but you can see how heavily VYE is sitting in, but it's... Oh,
great shot by Fearless.
Great shot. Yeah, found Kai the danger man there for the BELLRINGERS side, who is leading the way on the scoreboard, but, you know, can he follow up?
Oh, another one! And he was partly blind there, he had no sound.
Almost fully flashed there, he did somehow manage that shot, so great work from Fearless.
Now VYE are just continuing from where we saw them on Train, just this domination.
Yeah, they are looking.
What do you reckon BELLRINGERS could do to change this around for them? Because they really need to get some rounds on the board here.
I don't know what to suggest for them. I think the individual play of VYE is just outshining them right now. They're so strong. It's, you know, it's unreal. I don't think you can challenge them right now. They look like a good collective of players. Individually, they're great, and they just look almost impenetrable. Every wave that the BELLRINGERS side is trying is just met with a complete wall of resistance.
Now Shig's rotated already, and Millen's been picked off. Didn't manage to get any AWP shots onto Suntouch there, so Shig's falling back to B and quite worried, I guess.
BELLRINGERS keeping it even this round, but there we go. Whip finds one. Can he find the second?
Oh,
no,
wow, shut down
by Twist. Yeah, thank God for that, because he was about to run absolute rampage against the T side. Shig nevertheless does spot one there. Beautiful
nice shot by Shig
from him. Doesn't waste a bullet there with that M5. So M4
3v2 now, and we can see Blackie with the bomb is making his way up to B, but his teammates nowhere near him.
Yeah, very much on his lonesome. Well, Fearless just finding Twist there completely with his pants down. Leaving him one man standing. It's all on Blackie pretty much with that AK. He knows there's a player on this site, but he's got the bomb to hand, and there's the fire rate, and he's got to switch around. Oh! Blackie! 180 headshot, but finally put to rest by Fearless, but that man just dropped an absolute shot onto the
I don't think Shig expected that at all. He was lost for words after that shot.
Sensational.
Now again 8-0, it's just slowly round by round. Now these games are these rounds are a lot longer than what we saw in the 16-0 VYE lasted against Gyro, and obviously BELLRINGERS are able to get a lot more kills than the previous team, but they just can't seem to be able to get any bomb plants down or push and send the game their way.
Yeah, indeed, it's like complete
Shig picked off early by Twist. Now Millen is there, but he's thrown down the Molotov, so he's blocking off that B to give himself some more time for his teammates to back him up.
Great play there. Very smart from Millen. Now allows him to obviously get comfortable with that AWP.
And they're not being too over-aggressive with this, but everyone on the BELLRINGERS team are kind of grouped up together. They don't have a good idea of where everyone else is.
Yeah, and they're being forced to work through mid now. They tried to bait out that B, it didn't really work. So now they're trying to look towards mid and hopefully kind of draw out some of the players, but I think they're being almost too slow and cautious with it.
But it is 5v4, so they've got some of it in their favour at the moment. Oh, great onto Whip there.
Yeah, extending that little bit of an advantage. Blackie going on the hunt for more of the players on the rotate. Zesty does find DPR, replied by Twist. Now Blackie on the prowl. There's a player just behind him that he's missed, and that's going to be a real detriment to his team. And there you go, Twist does find Fearless, thank God. Twist being absolutely pivotal in this round now. Only one man standing, but it is Millen. Can he do it? That is the question.
Millen versus Blackie and the fire off here. Blackie shuts him down eventually now. 8-1, they've got their first map onto the board. Hopefully they can give them some momentum and a morale boost to help them put a few more there.
Yeah, they needed that, and I think Twist was really up there with getting that round in. The initial pick wasn't found by him, but those 3 frags just made it theirs. You know, they were really critical frags as well.
Well, also for getting the first pick and then staying together, they just kind of had the advantage wherever they went, so that seemed to work well for them rather than the splitting pick option they were going for before.
Yeah, they've tried to switch line up and it seems to be working finally. Kai keeping his eyes towards mid, allowing them a little bit of a push up here. Flash is raining out. Whip knows that there's a bit of an apps push possibly coming, but I don't know if he's going to look towards mid at the right time. Fearless and Whip here have to really lock this down. Ah, oh, Fearless finding Kai early on with that M4, and Whip joining in with a quick flurry of frags, finally taken down by Twist. Yeah, Twist seems the only one with a reply at the moment for the CT side. Zesty tagged up heavily, but he does find the frag onto Suntouch now.
Twist is sneaking round.
Shig finds him quite quickly there. So 9-1. It's very disjointed from the T side. It looks like they'll get there, you know, they'll get some good frags, but they'll never quite have that full penetration of the site. Yeah,
there's no consistency really from Bellringers in what they're doing. They're just kind of going for it and hoping. They need to kind of work together a bit more. I'm going to see what Millen's up to. He's picked up another AWP or not. He's going aggressive with the AWP onto the B side. Oh, and he gets one. He gets some touchdown. Now they're staying towards the middle area now. Fearless with another great shot down middle. Fearless is really holding that middle well. It's constant.
Yeah, literally Millen rounding them into Fearless's iron sights, leaving Twist in a horrible situation now with a literally team against him. Blackie is really far away at App, so he's pretty much left to his own devices. That Molotov even furthering him into a corner. Spins around, only to find Millen with that deagle. And he's unstoppable, this man right now.
Constant. Give him an AWP and a deagle and he'll get everyone in sight. And all Millen's doing is forcing Bellringers into everyone else's grasp, so to speak.
Yeah, indeed. Very much tunneling them down towards mid, but the likes of Fearless and Whip will just mop them up. It's very hard to break out of that.
Now we're looking at a 10-1 scoreline here. VYE have been dominating. The one map they did lose is where Twist went on absolute rampage and Shig got the initial pick off at B. And Fearless again on middle. He just keeps poking and being able to hit this non-stop. His aim's very good down middle.
Yeah, really drilled in.
And again, these Molotov grenades being used so well, just to fend people off and keep them at bay for a bit longer. Now Millen's struggling here, missing a bit.
Finally! Oh my god,
wow.
Put down by Suntouch at last.
And this is where it could all fall apart when we saw before VYE getting a bit overconfident.
Yeah, and CPR making the most of it there, does pick up 2 frags, but there's Zesty waiting just to receive him in pit, and he does pick up
great position by Zesty.
Yeah, great work. Twist now having to go on the prowl. He knows there's a player just to his right, but that smoke is obviously in his way. You might be able to see him through the X-ray here, but he can't, so he does tag up Zesty, and now here we go. Oh, Zesty denying him at the last hurdle there.
That is the first time I've seen that position used, and yeah, Twist had no idea where to look for that one. And it was a great position through the smoke as well.
Exactly, placed himself just above it, so he's only kind of visible from a certain way. Brilliant usage of the smoke there from the CT side.
Now 11-1, we've only got a few more rounds remaining in this half. And VYE just showing absolute dominance. I'm sure they're going to be very happy with their performance here. I wonder what the conversations are like on their voice comms right now.
Yeah, they've got to be happy with the performance, but well, let's see if there's
any chance. They're not over-committing
to
anything either.
No, they're not. They're not overly pushing, not overly being aggressive. They're well disciplined, and they're working it perfectly as a collective. So Kai trying to push up mid with that deagle's hand, does get a couple of shots off, but no real tags, met by a bit of a resistance by Fearless, who does pick it up with the AWP, and now Zesty chimes into action with a nade onto mid. There you go, action kicking off at mid very early on, and well fended off by the CT side.
And Fearless has been very good at utilising that mid position with either an AWP or an M4. He's not too bothered which rifle he's going for there. But just being able to hit the shots, yeah, exactly. And he's pushing down to B now.
CPR did find the shot onto Shig, so now that B site is looking pretty open. There's a player waiting in that CT spawn to try and take him down. That is Millen though. He's got the M4, so he's got to get moving towards this site. Bomb now planted, it is ticking. Millen picks up the frag on CPR. There's only one standing, it's all on Blackie. Horrible positioning, but he does find the frag onto Zesty. Can he pull it on? Yes, he can. Take down Millen. Oh, this could be an absolute change of tide, and onto Whip. 1v1, 2 HP. That clock is ticking. Fearless goes for the defuse.
Oh God, Fearless. Now Fearless, as I was saying earlier, he's just doing amazing stuff, really coming through for his team, and getting all the important kills now. Now Blackie, he's got to be feeling pretty good with himself, being able to do that. A great was 4v1 and almost had it.
Yeah, that was literally a whisker away. He's got to be kicking himself for just, losing the last hurdle, but he's got to be happy nevertheless to really prove himself against, a team like this and go, well, I almost had you.
Now we're at 12-1 here. 13 rounds through on the 14th now. There's only 2 more to go.
Oh, Whip with a straight peek out to second mid there. Avenged by Blackie nevertheless, does make his way through those apps area, waiting to find another player. That will be Zesty, but Fearless takes down Twist, who's been the danger man so far, bar from Blackie their last round, to the Bellringer side.
And we see from Kai here, this server is awful. There has been a few, not complaints about the server, but that people complain about, say, the reg of CSGO. And personally, what I've been playing, I've seen to be pretty fine. And on these servers, no one else has complained about it, so...
I mean, neither, but, Paul Workman blames his tools, so that's what I'm saying, Kai.
They are making their way up to the A-bomb site, CPR poking around from the middle here. Oh, a nice position by Zesty there.
Indeed. Connecting all the shots that matter, it seems. So,
now Zesty knows these great positions as well. He seems to be being able to put himself in positions I haven't seen before.
Yeah, he's really using it as best he can. Map knowledge proving key to holding that down. And 13-1 is your scoreline, folks. And this is the last round of the first half, and this is looking so CT based for the the VYE side. They've got to be happy with this one. Yeah,
definitely. And another impressive result coming into the first half. And they will be, if they win this, the first ever SGL CSGO winners. So it'll be an impressive thing to put away with. Yeah. Fearless taking a bit of damage from Kai early on there.
Ooh,
Shig goes down.
Miller now has to leave.
Millen as well.
Met by Suntouch as well. So Suntouch really opening up this B side, and the rotate is being forced from A by the T side. And here we go.
Suntouch again.
Wow, this man is unstoppable. Really decimating the VYE side, all on his lonesome pretty much so far. So now one man stands. It's all on Zesty.
And Zesty picked off by Casters. 13-2 for the first half. Terrorist won without taking any casualties. Maybe a little bit too late.
Yeah, too little too late I think is the big call for this one, sadly. But who knows, the comeback could be on. 1.6 is really not stepping up now. They've got to be I don't know, shaking their boots, because this is literally just almost out of their reach. Now we're seeing obviously the switch of sides where we've seen the likes of Kai, Twist and Co on the CT, arguably, well, some might say harder side on this one. But let's see how they fare in the early pistol rounds.
Yep.
CT really splitting themselves up here, very, very much across the map. Early action happening on Banana though. Oh, Whip connecting the pistol shots onto Kai there, but avenged by Suntouch. The damage has been done.
They are making their way up to be.
Yeah, very much so. The rotate has to come out from Bellringers because they know that's going to be happening. The Zesty leading the chance, spots one on that bomb site, spins around, CPR takes him down with, well actually no, Suntouch gets that one onto Zesty.
That little steal there.
Yeah, a little bit of a steal. He's got to be kicking his teammate for that one. Fearless spamming away the Deagle, but Blackie does land the shot. Shig replying. It's now advantage just to the CT side where one player. Now taken further away by Twist with that pistol. Now only Millen left standing, but the man can do damage. We know that. Bomb not to hand. He's got to do some work. It picks up the first on CPR. Can he follow the second? Just behind him in quad. Can't manage to get him. He is tagged up rather heavily. 35 HP. He's only got a pistol to hand. He's now peeking around cautiously. Knows Twist is waiting to receive him. Does get a spot onto him. And a tag actually looking on that wall there. Splattered with blood, but Twist puts him out of his misery and gets the first round on the board there for the CT side in the second half. And they needed that desperately.
Yeah, Bellringers need to start racking up the scores onto here at the moment.
Very much so.
Yes, a little bit of banter between the two teams there. But they've got a long way to go. It's only 13-3 at the moment. And obviously VYE have got the considerable advantage there.
Massive mountain to climb for the now CT side. Once again, this mid split seeming very favourable to VYE. Just laying down the spam with the Deagle, just keeping back the CT side as much as they can, just to see where they are, find out, test the waters, and allowing this apps push to happen. So Shig now does spot a player there. It is Twist desperately trying to hold off the T side, but it has to retreat a touch into pit. So curious to see if we see some of that nice kind of adaptation of play.
Yeah.
exactly. He doesn't overly extend, and neither do the T side either, so they're waiting for their moment to pounce, trying to work that open and pick. And you see Suntouch feel a little bit edgy here. He wants to move, and there's Zesty. Rattles off some shots, but Miller will be the one to connect it onto Blackie. Now Suntouch bursts out onto B, does get 2 frags there with that FAMAS, taking down Zesty and Whip. So great work from him, giving the early advantage to the CT side.
And Suntouch has come, from the last rounds of the previous half and this half, Suntouch is really showing his worth to his team.
Yeah, very much stepping up when it matters now. Shig in a 1v4. This is not the situation you want to be in. Where is he? He is by Arch. Severe pressure. Has to go away with that Deagle. Tail between the legs, hoping to find a little bit of a lucky shot, because that bomb is not with him right now. So 25 seconds on board. Oof! But CPR will land it. But that P90 is so potent, even from long range. That is absolutely critical.
From a gun that was hardly ever used before to a gun that's being favoured in CSGO so far.
Yeah, you'd normally see like an MP5 coming out, or still sticking with a Deagle, but you know, the P90 seems to do the damage these days. So yeah, really working very well for the CT side, leaving the scoreline at 4-13.
Now VYE are still using the pistols here. They're not brought up yet, giving the advantage to BELLRINGERS. You can see a B movement very fast here. Suntouch. Oh wow! That Deagle again. And Kai's shutting it down here. The Molotov kill again. We keep seeing these Molotov kills.
Oh, Millen on 10 HP. Takes down 1, takes down 2. 2 BELLRINGERS players now absolutely shoved to the ground. And finally Twist has to step up and shut him down there. But what a great play.
I have to bring up that Deagle shot from Whip. I know before we said that the Deagle wasn't being so aggressively used in CSGO, but we've seen some awesome shots tonight. Especially that one.
Yeah, I think that is one to really put in the books and just remember that. And when people go, she's not that powerful, well, actually have a look at this little play. So I think he just showed you how to use it. But now I do believe the T side will be able to buy up some decent weapons here. So now finally VYE feeling comfortable, maybe start to take these rounds. Big split coming out, mid push being spammed out, so BELLRINGERS having to be kept back a touch.
A lot of spray through the smoke there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
We can see Millen's trying to make the jump into apps. He'll be able to catch him off guard if he can get through with this.
Yeah, I think he might be able to do it actually. Let's see. There's 2 players just to his right waiting to receive him, and 1 by Arch as well. So with this AK there can be a lot of damage done. You can see Twist up there. Hopefully if you've got X-ray on you can see that he obviously can't. So this is all very much tentative stuff for the T side. Oh, just missed the player to his right. Oh, that is bad timing from him.
CPR had perfect luck then coming out at just the right time.
Millen trying to even the odds with that nade there, but it doesn't really make much difference. As BELLRINGERS now just sitting and go, come at me, bro. You know, I don't need to move. Twist just retracts the touch into pit there, drops to the flash, and waits to drop that out. That bomb now making its way up towards Arch. Whip leading the charge, and we saw that Deagle whipping round. Maybe we'll make these connect. Does spot a player by the Arch there. It is Blackie, but Whip has to be careful. Blackie takes down 1. Can he take the second? That's the question with that M4. Looking around.
Oh, no one can connect onto Blackie there.
No, indeed. Twist though does find 2. Fearless and Zesty now down. Finds the 3rd onto Millen. The COD 4 superstar is doing the damage from pit. Now leaving only 1 stand. It's all on Whip.
Whip take out with the nade.
Yeah,
now,
that's exactly what we need.
BELLRINGERS are just kind of letting them come to them, and they're in such positions that the VYE team can't seem to be able to take enough of them down to get in.
Yeah, really working CT as best they can. They're playing it like a defensive team should, not overly pushing, and as you said, letting the T side come to them and then mopping up the remains.
Now we see it's still the standard setup on the CT side here, BELLRINGERS. VYE really need to start bringing up on the scoreboard again here after having such a lead. It's being taken down very quickly here.
Yeah,
indeed. Zesty did just flash his teammate there. A little bit of miscommunication.
Not exactly what you want at such a pivotal point.
Yeah.
BELLRINGERS are racking up the frags here. Blackie with 1 for himself. He does pick up another as well. CPR and Blackie picking up 2 each in this round, leaving only Fearless standing. And
he's away from his teammates.
Indeed, very much split on his own. Oof. Does land the first, but can't find Kyle in second. And look at the scoreline, it's getting closer and closer now.
Yeah, we're 13 for 7, coming from 13 for 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
So, there we go, we've got Fearless with his AWP now. Let's see if VYE can do anything with a buy round. Maybe they need to take it a bit slower. They've been so aggressive thus far.
want to see Fearless do some work here. He's so potent with that AWP on the previous side. Maybe he can do some damage now, but they seem very split up again. You know, you've seen Millen now with the AWP as well, but he's got Shig alongside him. But, you know, they're being very aggressive, very hap-handed. And Suntouch, well, we've seen him on Banana here. He's going to see Shig in just a second. Oh, Shig! Immediate shot onto him there. Not even allowing a peek towards B. It's a great work from him. Now Shig opening up that side just a touch and allowing Fearless a bit more freedom with that AWP, start moving around. So CT have to take that into account and start rotating pretty much now.
And they have started to rotate. They're firing back with the Molotov there to kind of push them away. But the rest of VYE is set up for being able to transition into whatever is the next pick, I guess.
Yeah. Slow mid seems to be the favourable option right now. Millen leading the way with that AWP. Peeking around his spots.
Oh, he saw it!
Player. Oh!
I bet he wish he hit that.
Oh yeah, as now CPR takes full advantage of that and drops down Shig with that quick one.
Nice shot, a very quick by Millen onto CPR there.
Yeah, really open up the site. Can he find the second onto Blackie? Spots him just a touch, but Blackie takes down one of his teammates and a second. It's now all on Millen, the superstar Koala with the AWP. Let's see if he can make any of these shots count. Spots one, takes him down. That's Blackie down, the danger man from this round. Only two standing, Twist and Kai.
Kai's playing it very smart. Look at his positioning down the bottom.
Holding that re-rotate. Great play from him. Now Millen has to...
8 seconds left. Well, there's no chance he'll get the bomb down.
Kai's
moving up, but...
Oh my god!
So close.
Second left. Now Kai has to bring the game to Millen, who's left on site. Kai trying to draw out the fire. He's got a nade. Drops out. It's going to find him. Oh, he takes him down. Great play from Kai.
I did not expect that bomb to go down. That was so good. I was on the edge of my seat.
You and me both there. Kai really played it to the last second. And well, Millen did almost deserve that, but Kai, very smart play, saving that nade for the clutch.
And 13-8 right now. The CTs are really pulling it back. And I know we said about it could be a T-sided map, as we saw in a bit of source on 1.6 here, but it seems like CT are being the stronger side at the moment, but it is coming down more so to these final clutches than we saw in the previous game on D-Train.
Yeah, that individual play really shining through. We can see Suntouch now might be met with a bit of gunfire here on Banana. Does spot one. That is Shig, heavily tagged up. He's got to retreat a touch as he drops out the net, just about managing to stay alive. Now T-side going to recoup and refocus their push somewhere else. You can see Millen rotating as is Fearless towards mids and apps. Millen just holding off the peak. CPR waiting to see with Blackie alongside. So now Kai cautious still, drops out the nade onto Banana. I think that did actually connect onto a player. The Twist just holding cautiously in apps as well. So no one really breaking the silence as of yet. As Millen does try and make his way around, does spot Blackie there, but Millen's getting very heavily tagged, waiting for Zesty to push out. Yeah, indeed, not making these shots count. On this angle, he just seems to be almost up against a brick wall.
Oh, taken down by CPR there. Just poked at the wrong point, trying to throw his grenade up the top of mid. They're really struggling with mid right now. The counter-terrorists are locking it down very well. VYE need to make a movement soon though, with 37 seconds left. 7 seconds left.
Oh, between CPR and Twist though, it's very hard to break down the site, let alone Blackie now, who's waiting on the site alongside Twist, takes down another. Finally Fearless replies with that AK fire, connecting the headshot. Can he get the shot to Blackie? No, he can't. CT proving pivotal in this map. It seems it's a very strong side to be on, because look at the scoreline now, folks. It's 9-13, and the CT side, who are desperately behind, are very much catching up now. Yeah,
they're slowly clawing their way back into this game and doing a great job about it. It's been very interesting to see what VYE can do to respond to it, because as of yet they just keep getting shut down left, right and centre. Even in these 1v1 situations, there is no luck on their side.
Yeah, and what do you think the T side can do? Do you think it's a matter of CT being that strong, or they're just making mistakes on T?
Well, if you look, they've been very spread out. They've been doing a lot of splits. They haven't decided to really push and go on one area. Maybe they need to work on a bit more of that and just get the pick and go for it, because at the moment they're all attacking from different directions and one person's getting... Oh, great job by Shig there.
Yeah, Shig trying his very hardest there to make some work with his T side, but, you know, he was immediately taken down almost, so... Got to see how they're going to work this site now. Millen and Fearless try and make their way towards this B site. Fearless connecting the shot there onto Suntouch. Immediate work with that AK. Brilliant play from him. And now towards the bomb site they go. Trying to get this down. Millen trying to defend it as best he can. Does take the shot onto Blackie with the AK fire. CPR raring to go by spawn, but he's met with such a huge amount of...
Great nade onto CPR with 9 health left.
Yeah,
and then all eyes are on Twist here. He looks like he's going to end up saving it, maybe. I think they're trying to save on the Bucks here with the rounds getting so close.
Yeah.
And it is a 4v1 situation. It'd be very hard going into it with the bomb down. So he is opting for the smarter decision here, and obviously he can now probably drop for his teammate and buy a gun next round as well. And yes, he can with the money he's got left banked up and the gun he's carrying on to now.
Yeah, you can see the T-side going on the prowl, but they're not going to find him. Very well played from Twist. And as you said there perfectly, as I asked you, how are the T-side going to start winning this? Push as a collective. They did it, and they got that round. So, I think your tactical insight should be on their TS more. Go help them out a touch, Jesus.
Yeah, no, they definitely have a chance of bringing that back now, but it's still close at 14-9. Let's see if VYE can capitalise on the success of the round they just had and bring themselves some motivation.
Yeah, it's keeping up that momentum, I find. Just, off the back of a winning round, you can really pull yourself back into things.
Yeah, get a little adrenaline rush going, feel a bit more confident with your play, and go from there.
Yeah, indeed, VYE once again taking their time early on. More towards Banana, though, but they're met with a little bit of fire and smoke in their way, so they can't get those early picks onto mid. Sheik, nevertheless, trying his best towards Banana, but I don't reckon CT are going to be pushing them, if I'm honest. I reckon they're going to sit firm after the last round.
And we've got Millen holding the middle here now. His aim's been very good, but this game he's not been able to pick it up as much. Fearless was shutting down mid before.
Yeah.
It's very quiet this game. This is unusual from both sides. It's being just a few spams, a few grenades. Everything's very close quarters, waiting for that one big push to happen.
Yeah.
And here we go, VYE going into the B site. Kai gets the first kill, but Sheik shuts him down very quickly. Suntouch is holding back. One's already at CPR. He's moved over already. Millen's getting the flank kill. We're looking down B. The bomb's down now. This is a lot better play from VYE, to be honest.
Yeah, great play from them. Blackie now looking a little bit lost for wear on Banana. Does get tagged up and taken down by Millen there. Great work from him.
Millen again. He's coming back into it.
Can't stop the man. Once he gets in that kind of mind frame and gets on the roll, he's really so good.
And this is the final round. If the terrorists win this, then VYE will be the first champions.
Yep.
And win 16-9, the first SGL Cup champions.
Indeed,
I've enjoyed the game so much so far, and VYE did show complete dominance on the previous half, but we've seen it's getting a bit more tense coming into the later rounds of this game.
Very much so, and as you pointed out, it's very much dependent on that linchpin moment, where someone from the T side will open it up and they can all push as a collective. If they don't get that, it seems very stagnant and stale, so they're trying to find that early on. BELLRINGERS very much stacking this A side, being a little bit more aggressive to adapt. Blackie, and you can see there, CPR in the app side of things, in Boiler Room. Now, let's see if anyone can find them. We can see Zesty on the push towards apps, just missing CPR a touch, but the action is happening on Banana, and the nades are raining out on them, and there we go. Sheik finds the first onto Suntouch, opening it up just a bit, but Kai replies quickly. Great work from the BELLRINGERS side there. Hopefully Kai can hold them off long enough for the rotate to happen from his team.
Now VYE are a bit slow on picking up the pace with moving into this site now, and if they go with this now, they're going to have to... moving in Fearless first with the bomb. Great shot by Millen just then onto Kai. Fearless takes out CPR, the bomb is about to go down, and we're on a 3v2 situation in favour of... 4v2 situation for VYE.
Yeah, leaving Twist and Blackie with a mountain to climb of work, and the peaks are coming up, but they're getting tagged up heavily. Blackie on 16 HP. And oh, this is not looking good. Twist does pick up 2, but quickly taken down by Whip. As now it's all on Blackie. 1v2, Zesty and Whip to find. That clock is not ticking in his favour anymore.
And 16 health, 7 health on Blackie. He is in a very tough position here, but it is the final round. He's going to have to go for it. The bomb's ticking fast, and wow. Zesty takes him down. GG, and our champions are VYE for the SGL Cup, the first CSGO Cup from the SGL. That was a much better game, but still pretty much dominated by the VYE team right there. What are your thoughts of that game, Pansy?
Well, I think the individual play from both sides was sensational. It was really nice seeing Twist coming into things, doing really big damage, especially. I'm a big fan of the way Twist plays, but obviously Millen, once again, very, very strong play with him with the AWP. And Fearless as well, though, can't take anything away from him. Very much locked down mid with whatever weapon he had.
Yeah, no, it's great. And what I'd like to see more from VYE there was to kind of step it up on their T side. They tried something that didn't work for way too long, and they let the BELLRINGERS get a lot more rounds than they should have.
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah, that rounds it up now for our cup here. We have VYE ended up winning the whole tournament.